2, shit.
Oh, to go.
I'm fucking serious.
All right. This shit's gonna be good.
Big gang. Yeah, y'all gotta grow y'all shit out some more, fellas, man. Come on, man. We can tell. I can tell by a lot y'all niggas don't love y'all bed, man. Come on, man. What's up, man? Come on, y'all, man.
You can tell by the bed they don't love Allah.
Y'all don't love him, man. Y'all don't love him.
What you talking about, man?
You got the Brian Gumble thing.
Niggas got the Brian Gumble face.
You know my man Kruger got to keep his shit at yardie length, son. Not too long, not too long. Yo, Rude boy, activate your audio, Rude. Still can't hear you, Rude. It's one of the buttons in there. You got to activate the audio.
There we go.
Like Joy Audio.
Unmute. What about now?
We hear you loud and clear.
All right.
Yes, sir.
What up, Stuck?
What up, bro? How you, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
All right. The gang's all here. RedRum, AOD in the building.
All right.
We got Red Eye. We got Rack.
What up, what up?
This is DJ Kruger, you know, Stuck Beezy. Yo, Kruger, set this shit off so we can get it rocking, man.
Yeah, you know the vibes. Stuck B, fuck out of here. Sonny Brown, fuck out of here. You now tuned in to the Fuck Out of Here podcast. You know the vibes.
You ain't fucking with us, we ain't fucking with you. I know what you could do. Fuck out of here. You only cool with a few. It's only love for the crew. And homie, that ain't you. Fuck out of here. This chain go for the broads. If y'all ain't loving the laws, then let me show you the door. Fuck out of here. That shit whacking and whack. Put it back in the bag, cause we ain't fucking with that. Fuck out of here. I'm supposed to care that you ain't fucking with me. Fuck out of here. Stuck Beezy, pass me the tree. Cause we don't need permission, we ain't asking to eat. When the South and West was winning, brought it back to the East.
Well, you got control. Everything is coming to the boy, right?
Clapping the heat, that's word. The Sean Price with a capital B.
The vocals are bouncing the whole time.
You getting questioned by the police and judge. You fall quick, my whole clique don't even budge. We drink, you get the suds. No, you can't hit the bud. You screwing up. What? Bitch don't even bug. You ain't fucking with us, we ain't fucking with you. I know what you could do. Fuck out of here. We only cool with a few. It's only love for the crew. And homie, that ain't you. Fuck out of here. The same go for the broads. If y'all ain't loving the laws, then let me show you the door. Fuck out of here. That shit whacking and whack. Put it back in the bag, cause we ain't fucking with that. Fuck out of here.
You know, I was giving it up. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, man. Tune in, man. Wednesday. It's 9 to 10 p.m. 420, bake your face off. You know how we do it. Unscripted shit, you know what I mean? Give it to you raw, baby. Live and direct. All of your A-listers, B-listers, C-listers. Come on. A to Z listers. That's how we give it up, man. Nobody's the fucking nobody. We gonna make you somebody. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
Check. I got the world on my back, yeah. I got the world on my back, glass full of cognac. Say hi to the bad guy, man, Tony's back. From the dead to send you niggas a message. Fucking with my bread is extremely reckless. I get extremely aggressive. They won't find your body in the wreckage. If they do, they gon' need your dental records. Y'all niggas lyrical. Me, I'm more literal. I black out the end of it, your back out critical. Extract the general, nigga, get off my genitals. I spit fire like a vampire doing interviews. You heard it here first, is murder in reverse. I pray that God lifts the curse. Church, and then you fucking with the worst. The son of berserk, putting in work, I body you. Toss you in the company first to get the bread, you got spoken with first. These wordsmiths ain't the same in person. Piss on and write my name in cursive. Keloid bars ain't scratching the surface. Employ you with the money, the them that working. Killer by trade, call me a murdersmith. Any instrumental bone on, get murdered. Guns, graffiti, and the end burners.
You got the splits, wait.
Wet behind the ears, you a much to learner. Hot corner, fat version, Justin Turner. Really don't want beef for munching burgers. Stupid, small, guns is munchkin murder. Break the whole punch and soda.
Gotta play with me. I'm in me. I'm in the Zoom. I'm live, nigga, in the podcast. Nigga, gotta play with me, nigga. Gotta play with me. Get out of here, nigga. You ain't split me.
Y'all niggas online too, nigga. Fuck out of here.
You.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck you too, Strange Flow. My God, what up?
Hey, Bing. I thought I told you to roll up.
The Motown boys don't play. Not at all. Yo. Hey, yo. Leave it alone or catch me to the dome. Gold head all stars in the league of our own. Get popped by your pawn while you sleep on the throne. Face to face, breathe with fire, no speak on the phone. Fuck a side chick, creep with the chrome. Holmes, one of one can't teach my technique to a clone. Highest exalted, this ain't even preaching, I'm stone. Fallen angel effect, catch red.
Hey, yo, La, on the rails, could you give me this bag and the flip so I can go over here? Yeah, but I need to keep it.
Drop the jewel school.
I need my own
for gold. Catching bodies with a gun I can't legally own. Sacrificial lamb. What you seek will be shown. American dream scheme for Ezekiel's grown. Live and direct straight from Bohemian Grove. Murder in reverse, behold, heathens and droves. You heard of Freddie versus Jason.
Yo, Kruger, where the tunes at?
Oh, I thought I was bugging.
Ain't no music playing, Kruger.
Speaking hoops.
This dude's still hearing music, B. Wow.
He on his own world, bro.
We about to start the interview, yo.
He need to pass that shit if it got him like that.
Like that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Space Ghost over there, B.
I'm mute your cousin.
He was holding up the bag a minute ago.
Yo, I'm mute your cousin.
So far there.
Sonny Brown.
Shit, don't want to unmute him. Rude, you got to take yourself out of mute.
What about now?
Good to go.
Yeah, they ain't want to hear what I had to say.
They want to hear you giving commands out. Yo, bring the bud. Three nice fluffy ones. Gonna roll that up.
Hey, what do you want me to do?
Now Kruger's back. Krug, we gonna start this shit, man.
I'm here, man. What's up?
Man, you can see me. I don't know why the screen is like this, though.
I can't see everybody at the same time.
Yeah, you gotta swipe your shit to the left or something. Who is that playing beats? Is that Strange Flow or is that Kruger?
Oh, that's my lab. That's too loud?
All the way loud.
Hey, what?
Yeah.
What, you can bring down the volume for a second for this interview?
What are they doing, B?
Yeah, we mixing this a classic.
We trying to do an interview. We talking about mixing the classic. We could have sat in.
I'm multitasking.
You're doing a bad job, my friend.
Not really.
Let's get this shit going. Yo, Stuck Beezy, bring us in, man.
Hey, yo. You know the fucking vibes, man. It's your
You
boy,
know the
man.
vibes.
Stuck B. Fuck out
Outta
of here.
here. Dunny Brown. Fuck out of here. DJ Kruger.
Fuck out of here.
Live and direct, all the way from the Florida Everglades, right in here. Minute respect, they demanded. You give it, you salute when you see him, man.
Yeah.
RedRum, AOD,
Yeah.
Red Eye, and
What up?
What's
Sadness.
good, fellas?
Just chilling, man. Enjoying a nice, beautiful day in the sunny Florida amongst the COVID nonsense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red, what's good, man? You look like you're in the
I'm out here in the whip, man. I'm in the world. I had to
cockpit.
stop. I had to stop things, you know what I'm saying, to do this interview.
We appreciate that, man.
It's all love, bro. We appreciate y'all having us.
Word.
Indeed.
Yo, Kruger, we can't hear you, man. My man Red said that weed over there got you gone, all the way gone.
Gone.
What is you smoking over there?
We need some.
Green crack.
Oh shit. See, we gonna have to do this shit like this and turn the main volume down. You still
I was hearing you a little bit, but it ain't rocking, B. I'll probably have to sit this one out, Lord. Fellas, what's good, man? I know we in the middle of a pandemic. Dudes is quarantined some of the way, part of the way. They opening shit back up, 25%, 50%. I know it's been a hard 2 months. Some of us been rocking, some of us not giving a fuck, whatever. How everything for y'all down there, though?
Want to take that, Rube?
I've been moving the same. It's just being careful with the kids. You know what I'm saying? They've been quarantined pretty much, and trying to limit my interaction with people I don't interact with, basically. Other than that, I've just been moving just like every day. I don't deal with too many people anyway.
Word. Likewise, you know, we still getting in with this music. We still shooting videos, you know, because we got our own little circles. So it ain't like we gotta reach out to outsiders to get shit done.
Yeah, I see the production ain't stopped.
Oh, never that. That's your man Rax right there. Rax a monster.
Red is the
Talk
battery.
about it, man. Well, let's jump right into it. Now, both of y'all dudes is accomplished artists on your own right.
Thank you, sir.
Now, Red, I was looking for you to really bring us into the knowledge of the whole how you've been moving, the closes, the unit. I mean, the history. I mean, I already know some of Rack's history.
Okay. Basically, I started rapping back in the 90s. I went to prison early 2000s. When I got out, MySpace was popping. So I made some connections through MySpace. You know, I make music, post music, people would fuck with it, you know, so on. And got with Shabam. We started the closes. That shit was a good little run. You know what I'm saying?
Be more specific. Everybody don't know who you talking about right off the bat. Get that man his due. Get that man his due.
When you say
So,
Shabam, you
my
mean
man
Shabam?
Shabam. You know, Shabam Sadiq, he an underground legend. Y'all know him. I know y'all know him.
Yeah, we know him. We definitely know him.
And I'm sure your listeners know him. You know what I'm saying? So it's this is just a, you know what I'm saying, a duty that I'm doing right now to explain who he is, because y'all know who he is. That's Dub. You know what I'm saying? What up, Bam?
What up, Bam?
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? We did the closes with Thorough Tracks. Sam Thorough and Jay Thorough, producers out of Queens. Put out an album, and then we went and did solo joints. You know, Bam still putting out projects. I got with Rax. He was doing music videos, and he blessed all my early videos. You know what I'm saying? Like all the buzz that I got off my videos was his vision. You know, I had a little bit of a network to be able to put out, you know what I'm saying, shit because of the closes.
Right.
But without his videos, you know what I'm saying, who knows what would have happened.
Indeed. Breathe new life into the whole thing, right?
Word up, man.
Indeed. And then we got this dude over here. I'm going to just go on and say it since he got it all on the screen. Devon Williams. You know, I
ain't got nothing to hide, baby.
Let me talk. Now, his government name garner as much respect as any of his street names or fucking rap pseudonyms, you know what I mean? Because he put in work on all of those levels. And that's why you know, I don't have no problem saying it, and he don't have no problem putting it there. Yeah, I mean, it's him, just like all of us. But yo, this dude history long, you know what I mean? I already know how he did it opening up for or rocking with any and everybody and all of the names, all of the big names. From,
all right, but we know that you know
artists.
But we know that
right, that's what I'm bringing it in right now. This is my introduction. Allow me to introduce this guy.
My bad. You know what I mean? It's like you about to tell a story and shit, man.
I was thinking about this all day. Earlier, I was taking this shit, you know what I mean? I was smoking this spliff, and I was thinking, how do you bring them in? So,
plop, plop, plop.
Flush, put some water on it. And then it came to me. I put the water on it, it came to me. So, now, like I said, Salt and Pepper, Tupac, Cypress Hill, Bomb, Blaze the Trail.
Yo, you had a bidet?
Projects, I don't got no bidet. You gotta take the water. You got the water bottle. I heard from Will Smith, you supposed to keep the wet wipes for that action. You know what I mean? So we keep the wet wipes on hand. Anyway, so now this dude Rax, he's signed to Rip It Records. These are the same guys that put out 69 Boys, 95 South. He parlays that into his own situation, and next thing you know, he's working with Shaquille O'Neal. Joints on Shaquille O'Neal, production credits, rap credits, all that. Writers credits on Shaquille O'Neal. Still blazing the track, reinvents himself numerous times. Video, visuals, marketing. He's an animal, he's a monster. To now, RedRum AOD. Tell us about this, man. How did y'all two powerhouses decide to come together? Like what sparked that?
Wait, before you start, Red, before you start, I just want to say this, man, real quick, man. I like your style, son. Funny dude, man. Well, big gang, dog. Shit, gotta man. I tell my man they do this shit all the time, man. They're still not listening.
Yeah.
All right, my bad.
Beard life, you know what I'm saying? Beard life, bro.
Facts, man. All right, go ahead, start, man. I just wanted to say that.
Go ahead, Rack.
We've been together. We've been together since, you know, I started fucking with him with the videos, and I thought that he could be, you know, something incredible. It was just like a funny time in the music, I think, and we just stay connected. So after a while, I started he started making, you know, me get the buzz again, to want to rhyme, but to do it just like pure. You know what I'm saying? Without no constraints, without no boundaries, or be worrying about who's gonna accept it or not accept it, or whatever. His vigilance in that aspect made me feel comfortable again, because you know I make all kind of music, and this is just kind of what we grew up on. This is our heart, like, you know, this is like a pet peeve thing, you know. If I could just do music all the time like this, I'd be happy. But you know, Red just gave, I don't want to use the word courage. He just made it that it was like, yo, we just gonna get busy. You know what I'm saying? We just want to leave something behind, that we was here. You know what I'm saying? And now we don't care about, you know, what masses or what it means. It's for us. It's for the era. You know what I'm saying? Like RedRum is for the era. So like real quick, like AOD, the Army of the Dead, is the crew, and everything with RedRum seems like a little morbid, but that's just on the surface. You know, if you really get into the mathematics of everything, it's simple. You know, Nas said hip hop is dead, but here we are doing hip hop in its purest form. We the Army of the Dead, and that's what the AOD is about. Okay. All right, and RedRum is what? Murder in reverse. But literally, a murder in reverse is a birth. You dig? So RedRum, we just having a little fun with it, you know, just poking fun at how people quick to judge or jump on top of things like the logos and shit like that. But it all has a meaning that has to go back to just like represent, you know, like you had your crew and you had your little shit that y'all only say and y'all talk about or whatever. That's all it is. We just keeping it pure, and it's about the rhymes, and it's about feeling good about what we doing, you know, and not trying to really conform. And it's definitely for us, like the niggas that grew up listening to that shit, that you looking around like, where is it? You know, having to only listen to old shit because nobody's coming with it like that. That's the rum. know what I'm saying?
Word up.
Thanks.
Indeed, yo, that was a hell of a way to break it down because I can't front. From the time that I seen the logo, he was asking, yo, what you think about the logo? I was like, I don't know, my guy. This looks a little, you know what I mean?
But yo, I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. It's that simple. It's the GOAT. I mean, you want to keep, you know, people be looking like way past some simple shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, you trying to want to make it something else, but it's like it's whatever you want it to be.
That's the game we in. Cats is trying to read into everything.
Yeah, but read into this. You get in the booth with me and Big Boy, and it's a problem. That's the only thing you need to read into. It's the music. Everything else is additional, and whatever somebody wanted to be, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's about the bar game. That's what the rum is about. You know what I'm saying? Strictly.
100%.
You don't care about nothing else.
Indeed. I can dig it. And the bars is definitely right. I wish we would have had some opportunity to listen to some more of that as we was coming in. I was vibing over here, eating my
Well, it's all on it. It's all on the net for you. You know, you can get the mixtape off
like right here. We be doing this shit like in house, like a party. Like y'all got the spliffs going. I chose snacks this go round.
Oh, you munching.
A minute ago.
You already had your spliff, so now you need your snacks.
Yes.
Hey, yo, man, shout out to my sponsor, Chiba Snacks, you know what I'm saying, with the brownies and all. And I got some like.
That's what happened when you ain't spread love. We all supposed to have a canister of that over here.
Yeah, but it came today though, man. This looked like one of them pound cake cookies.
A baby bunt. You got a baby bunt cake.
Yo, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yo, that shit looks sort of thick right there, bro.
It's a baby bunt pound cake.
How many milligrams is that?
I don't know. And I got a brookie.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's a brownie and a cookie. You know what I'm saying? Fuse 420.
Take your face off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and to answer your question earlier, what I'm smoking on is a shit called Bittersweet. The shit is awesome.
Yo, they really took it back to the brown bags, the yellow manila bags.
Yeah, this shit is like environmentally packed.
What is that?
Bittersweet. It's Kush. Shit tastes good.
Oh, I never hit that. Let me check it out.
You know the vibes, you know, oh man.
That shit going through the joint, B.
Yeah, I've had some motherfucking virtual split. Virtual pass. Right.
I'm up the block. I need a virtual bud. No.
All right.
You have to turn it off, or just not all the way up.
Well, as he's over there chowing down on who knows how many milligrams, he don't even know what he's dosing right.
That's what I was gonna ask. Stuck, how many millis is that?
You don't know.
Rocking? You milli rocking?
I just know it's infused with some drugs, man, and
it's in there.
Is it in there?
That commercial they said, yo, it's in there.
Yeah, like tomato sauce.
That's how you do it,
bro. That's the Prego sauce.
Later. You eat it and deal with that shit later, bro. If it's too much, you lay down.
Thanks.
Exactly.
Yo, big up the Red Eye, man. After we lost my homie, my brother Shell Shock, Two-Face, fucking Grizz and Strange Flow took me over to Red Eye crib.
Oh man,
where they introduced me to my first dad. You know what I mean?
That shit bust your forehead wide open.
He took your divinity.
He would have, but I was light foot with it because they had already told me. And then Strange Flow, you know, he extreme with everything. He over there coughing his lungs out. I took a light pull. You know what I'm saying? Before I had been on the floor passing out, but
I don't do that shit with him. We partners. We partners, but that's why I draw the line.
You don't dab like that. You don't dab like that.
I don't want to burn out my neurons. I like to smoke a spliff and still get high.
Yo, this dude Red was telling me, yo, he wasn't even smoking regular spliffs at one point.
He's a schnob. He's a weed schnob.
That's exactly how I felt. Like my shit was no good. He's like, nah, don't
Hey, it's not even about bro. It's tolerance. My tolerance is too high for bud.
This is what he do. He come over with some wild shit. And you know how, like, you know, you smoke the bud, you want to spread love. Hey, everybody nice. Nah, he want to see you sprawled out, drooling, cough style, hurting. That's his shit. He's sadistic with the weed. You know what I mean?
I'll be like, nah, hit this right here.
Yeah, and then he laugh. Then he laugh when they start doubling over, coughing and shit. He think it's funny. He think that kind of shit is funny. You know what I'm saying?
Like, gotcha.
Yeah, he abused niggas with the weed.
Listen, but they get high. They get high for free, so it is what it is.
And then they go sit down in the corner.
That's a small
and
price
reflect.
to pay, right, Red? You getting high
Yo,
for free.
that's the toll. That's the toll you gotta pay if you want to fucking dab, bro. That's it.
Yo, I'm scared of that shit. Every time I hit that shit busting my shit wide open, son.
I gotta already be wilding with this fucking.
My man be like, yo, come on, yo, stuck. You gonna try? Be like, no, I'm good, son. All the way,
Listen,
Lord.
do it, but just do it. Just take small doses, bro, and then you build up your tolerance. That's all. You ain't gotta go in Geronimo and just fucking do a giant dab and cough your lungs.
Well, I was trying to follow suit, like how everybody was doing. They go,
nah, you can't do that. No, don't do that, man. Your own pace. It's a beautiful thing. Once you do it in moderation and you learn, it's beautiful.
Yo, before
so when everything opened up, man, me and Thundy gotta come take a trip and
you already know.
Dab with you, bro.
You already know.
I did it the first time. My whole forehead was on fire. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Can you my shit sweat? I just kept wiping and wiping. I'm like, yo, son, remember that shit we went to, that 420 event?
I was there.
Yeah, bro.
That was the other part of the story. I had my first dab at his crib, and then I was there when you had your first dab, and it ain't go right for you. You know?
Oh my God, so I was like, good God, yeah. And it was hot. I was like, that's crazy.
All right, before we get back into this music shit, I'm gonna just ask you one crazy shit about this dab. Now on the gram, I done seen dudes do shit like take a piece of wax this big in the shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't trying to do that. I don't need that. Like that's ridiculous.
What's that? Murder in the First?
That's fucking that's I don't know, that's genocide. Like that. You just slaughtering brain cells and fucking lung capacity. I'm good.
When you did that shit, all I visualized is them motherfuckers with the casket dancing. You go down there. All I hear is the music. You don't in the background.
It's just like usually when you see somebody down mad liquor, you don't see 30 minutes later when they do that shit. So I don't really be impressed when I see that. I want to know what's happening an hour later.
Right.
But anyway, we're gonna get back to this music, yo. So y'all dudes teamed up, collabo. This shit been in the works for some time. I know y'all been brewing, y'all been cooking. But I also know that y'all kind of, I mean, like, let me just throw this out there before I even get into that story. A lot of people can think about Orlando and they don't think about hip hop or whatever, or Delaware, Massachusetts. People don't think there's a hip hop scene there, but it's a hip hop scene everywhere. And I know that y'all definitely tapped into that, even though, like how Rude said you a snob with the bud. Rude is a snob with the celebrity life. You know what I mean?
He is.
Club,
what you mean by that, Dunny?
You know what the fuck I mean? Yo, in the 90s, when I got to the O, and I'm like, you know, son done already been on stage with Pac, Salt Pepper and shit. I'm like, are we going to the strip to capitalize on that fame?
Yeah, I heard some stories too, man.
Like, nah, I'm at the crib. Y'all go out, enjoy. Tell them you know me. Type shit. You know what I mean? So that was the 90s, so we know now. But basically, what I'm saying is a live hip-hop community in the O that y'all definitely tapped into recently, and y'all threw a mega joint at the Iron Cow, art, music. I'm hearing that shit went well. Well, I ain't hearing it. I'm talking shit now. I done seen the footage. I talked to people that was there. I know it went well. I'm just trying to get y'all to let the world know what it's like down there in the O with the hip-hop and what y'all doing, how y'all reinventing this shit. How y'all reinventing the wheel down that bitch?
You want that, Rax, or you want me to handle it?
Red. I'd like to hear your perspective on that, Red, actually.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of artists. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dope artists, but there's also a lot of artists that don't have direction and know what they want out of it or what their end game is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's cats that'll throw out a video or cats that'll just throw something on SoundCloud and think that that one joint is their opportunity. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing that comes behind it. Now there's a few cats that put out, you know, consistent work, but I feel like if cats work more at putting out solid material and showing consistency, it would do a lot more for the scene instead of just, you know what I'm saying, putting one joint out and then waiting months, maybe a year, coming out with another joint. And regardless of how dope you are, that's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Because people forget about you. People forget about you next week. Next Monday, new music comes out. Who the fuck is RedRum? You know what I'm saying? That's why we was dropping videos every week. You know, it's trying to stay in your mind. We live in a microwave society now. If you don't got it now, you don't got it. You know what I'm saying? So, but there is a lot of dope artists in Orlando. I'm not really gonna say no names, but there are dope artists. You know what I'm saying? We fuck with a lot of them. Shout out to the ones. But yeah, I mean, you already know, Thun. You know what I'm saying? You was out here, so you already know how it is out here.
Same time, I know how it is, how it was. I didn't know what it is and how it is in regards to the climate right now. Like y'all, what y'all did is what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? And I believe that it could. I believe that it was there to be done. Like even like you said, there's a lot of people that don't got that. Well, that's the difference between y'all. That's what separate the cream. You know what I mean, from the rest of the crop. And that's a
but see, another thing is that me and Rax could have done that anywhere. We could have been in Delaware. We could have been in Kansas. We could have been in Hawaii. Regardless, as long as it's, and I could have been in one place. He could have been in one place. As long as we making music and putting out content, it doesn't really matter where we are. You know what I'm saying? It's we are Orlando. You know what I'm saying? We do rep the O. Every time we rep. You know what I'm saying? We put on for the city, but it doesn't define us, you know what I'm saying, nor limit us as far as like, y'all sound like Orlando cats. You know what I'm saying? Because when cats hear us, they can tell we not Orlando cats as far as like where we're from. You know what I'm saying? Our upbringings and our histories.
What do they sound like?
As far as what, Orlando
like
cats or?
Yeah, Orlando, like Orlando
somebody from Florida got a southern accent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's more down south music. And I mean, that's cool. That's their lane. I mean, there's also hip hop out here. You know what I'm saying?
They got boom bap out there too.
Yeah, there's boom, but there's not consistent boom bap. That's what I'm saying is like artists need to consistently just keep coming with it. It ain't nothing. You got a fucking camera, your phone got you know, you can record, you can make videos if you got to. Just do it. Put it into work. There you go. Right there. Boom. Put it into work. Sitting on your hands ain't gonna do shit.
Thanks.
I'm
learning all my editing with the iPhone shit right here though, but this shit is dope though. I'm figuring
Hell yeah.
this shit out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when this pandemic shit over, I gotta bring my camera up there. You get busy.
Yeah, that wasn't right, B. When you came up here, you know what I mean? I felt cheated. Like, what was that? But I understand you was working. Now we gonna also.
I was doing double time. I was doing double time up there.
Yeah, we gonna also talk about the many hats that you wear. Yeah,
speaking of that day when you did come up here, man, rest in peace to Fred the Godson.
Word, that shit was crazy.
Word up, R.I.P.
That was crazy. Right. I was like, yo, we was the last one with this nigga, man. Big up on everything, bro.
Big up to Fred the God, his family. Big up to his homie Hills.
Yo, imagine editing that. You know what I'm saying? I had to edit the footage after.
After the fact, I thought it was done before.
Yeah, but then he wound up sending me back some more. You know, he wanted a different mix underneath. It took him some time to get to me. So now it's like looking at it and it's post.
And that's what I wanted to get into for everybody that was just listening and they didn't really understand. Rax was just up here a couple of months back and was doing some work in the studio as well as some visual work. And one of the visuals that he was working on was for Fred the God and the homie Hills. God bless before he passed, homie Fred the God. And so, like, you know, we got a chance to go ahead, kick it with him, take a couple of flicks. We was in the studios with him. Definitely was ain't nobody expect that right there. As a lot of people was downplaying the whole COVID-19 and having their various theories about where it was from and how it was gonna do to people. That was one of the soldiers, one of the generals in there in the fight that ain't make it back off the front lines. Know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I ain't gonna fry. I definitely felt the bad vibe. I was like, oh shit, like, you know what I'm saying? I like, oh, damn, I was like, oh, damn, we was just with this guy, man. Like, in the studio, like, you know what I mean? Bro, shooting the video, all that. We recorded something real quick. Like, that shit blew my, I
definitely made me think about my own health, being that we was all together. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit is real, you know?
Yeah.
And like one of the things that we can't get away from as we doing these joints and we focusing on y'all and what it is that we do and y'all bring, because of how serious this situation is for the earth, for the world and us, we can't never escape this shit right here. So we kind of like, you seen, we know, went off somewhere else and we back, you know what I mean? But what I had wanted to really touch on was like, what was that like for you? How did that feel? Because I had spoke to you before, during, and not really after. So I wanted to know, because like beforehand, you was like, yo, I ain't even really stunting it like that, done. It's real regular. Damn, we down here in the old, everything's moving regular. I'm doing what I'm doing. And I'm like,
I never stopped doing, like, I never stopped moving like that. It's like, I think it's a mentality. When you give something life, it has life. If you don't give it none, it don't. My pops used to be like, mind over matter. Whatever you don't mind don't matter. So, like I said, I don't really mix with a lot of people anyway. It's the same people every day, always the same folks. So the only person that I actually know that came into contact with it and it affected them was Fred, rest in peace. You know? So I just trying to be clean as I can, keep a little bottle of bleach and shit, a little spray bottle with me where I move around. You know, you can't help it. Somebody walk by you, fucking hold your breath. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to, you know what I mean? But I got to do what I got to do still. You know what I'm saying? So I don't stop moving around behind that. So, you know, I don't know how much of it, you know, I looked at the numbers behind it and shit and looked at it as, I just felt like it wasn't no more dangerous than it is every day for me.
Facts. That's how I feel. I'm saying.
Dangerous every day for me. You know what I'm saying? Dangerous out here being brown. You dig? So
with or without COVID-19,
that's just right. So you got to move stealth anyway.
Right.
So I just been moving regular, man. You know, I shot maybe like 3 or 4 videos during the time in the NY. Shot my man Young and shit. Me and Red, we never stopped working really behind it. Listen, me and Red don't stop working no matter what. We just don't. You know what I'm saying? We just don't feel like we got that luxury to stop working and let our shit get rusty or anything like that, because that's what we leaning on. Skills.
Right. Bills to pay the bills.
That's something else I wanted to ask y'all about. Now, for a hot second, it seemed as if y'all was between the two of y'all in the combined group situation. I was getting 10. Now, people say I'm crazy on the line. I'm on the line on the net with the promoted marketing, but y'all launched some kind of serious campaign where between the ping pong and the trapezoid that y'all had created, my shit was ringing off daily, where it seemed like a new video weekly. What y'all was doing? What was the productivity like? How many videos ended up coming out of that whole movement right there, yo?
I think we got a total of like 40 videos.
Lord, God. You serious, B? 40 videos in what? A year?
Yeah, but
2?
Year and a half.
Year and a half.
That's a lot. That's dope.
But check it out. So when we got ready to get busy, right? Because we worked on music for like a year before we even stepped, before we stepped out into the world. Regardless of what pedigree niggas got, RedRum is a baby. So we developed the sound, like what we wanted to do, how we wanted to approach it. And we worked on a bunch of joints that probably will never see the light of day, just as the sparring, us getting in position. Yo, bro, come get this dog. So, yeah. So as we started to get prepared to do our thing, it was like we need to get our bread right so we can start marketing. Red catches a case. We don't know what's about to happen with him. We dig in deep harder. Then I catch a case. We dig in harder. I'm wanted, running around. So all these videos that we shooting and all the shit we doing was with me having an active warrant, or I say 70% of the work we was doing, especially when it was cranked out on a weekly basis. That was under the duress of being wanted. At the same time, Red having the case hanging over his head, not knowing that he's going away to the feds at the same time. And that's when we dug in and put out all that work. So as you was getting ping, ping, pinged, we was getting ping, ping, pinged at the same time. And that's what I mean about we don't stop working. It don't matter. You know, it's like that's the place where we let everything go, is in that booth. So we put together, I don't know, I think it was like 20-something weeks in a row of every week putting out a video just to be able to, you know, establish ourselves in the game as, you know, not no fly by night. It's like 1 week you can drop something on next week, but can you be consistent every week with something hot? You know, it be at the top of your game, you know, every night. You know what I'm saying? Every time you lace them up, you come with it. You know what I'm saying? And knowing that when we drop it, it's coming out tomorrow. So ain't no time to come back with no bullshit. So you seeing the session and the video happen within maybe a 48-hour span and then come to the world every week for, you know, 25, 26 weeks in a row.
Yo, you know? Salute on that fucking work ethic and body of work that came out of there, big. Amazing. It's fucking amazing. Oh, and might I add, wasn't shit, the shit with balls is not watered down. Know what I mean?
Never. Can with Red, if you get on the joint with Red and you don't come with your shit, then you know it could be bad for you. So
bro, the best part of RedRum is me and him going at it in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that he gonna bring his A game, I'm gonna bring my A game. It's like the '92 Olympics in practice, Magic versus Mike. Some days he's Mike, some days I'm Mike. But if we going at it, you know what I'm saying? But that's how it is, bro. That's really what pushes us to do what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just me being a battery pack. It ain't him being a battery pack. It takes two. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. If I'm gonna bring my A game, he gonna bring his. He gonna bring his. I'm gonna bring mine, and that's it. You gonna have to deal with it. Period.
He keep me honest. He keeps me honest because I'll be trying to turn into the crotchety old man, but he keeps me honest. You know, he got that.
You better stand up straight. You better stand up straight, boy.
You know how I be. You know what I'm saying? We get tired of shit, man. Fuck that. You know, Red will bring me back down to it. You know, he grounds us. He's the glue. He's the glue.
Indeed. I ain't hear nothing but good things from the time I was hearing his name. You already know how I do. Fuck, who's Red Eye, man? Who's fucking Red Eye? Nah, son, they was like, nah, son, he's good. He got balls, he cool. I'm like, all right.
Nah, Red paid his dues. I didn't show him no love at first.
Zero.
Yo, nah, you wasn't showing them love, but Strange was in my ear. Nah, Red Eye be coming through.
Listen, this is before that. I hooked up with Frankie, nevertheless, right? Realm Z. And Frankie was like, listen, he's like, look, man, you one of the illest niggas in Orlando. You need to work with Rude. At the end of the day, it ends with him. You know what I'm saying? So you need him on your team. So I stepped to him on, I think it was MySpace. And he was like, nah, I'm coaching my kids. Peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it is what it is. You know? Like, he was like, nah. I want to say that was back in like 2010 maybe. You know what I'm saying? Something like back there, right after the closes. And, you know, listen, shit takes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to put in work. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Show and prove, basically. Pay your dues, and I don't mind. It makes me
know how like a chick could be in the club, right? And she's fine, and everybody tried to holler all night, and then you show up, and she just curve you because she's just tired of people talking to her. It ain't personal. She's just tired. Like, goddamn, how many niggas gonna try to holler tonight? And that's how it be here in the These niggas they be wanting the wave, you know what I'm saying? they be wanting the wave, so you don't know who's coming with what intentions or what. If he would have told me Frankie sent them, it would have been different, but he didn't do that. He just called me random on MySpace. I'm a corner boy. Fuck MySpace. Like, who are you? Who are you?
That nigga said, nah, I'm coaching my kids right now.
I just came back from Cali.
This dude Rude is a football dad, basketball dad, soccer dad, all of that shit, B.
You know, I was in California for like 18 months working on the music project, and then I came back and my son was 12. I was like, all right, you know, it's time to get it in on some other shit right quick. And he just called me when I was on some every pop wanted out, you know what I'm saying? It was Izzy, Little Man, Zay, you know what I mean? Vaughn, Choo Choo, like 5 or 6, my cousin nephews, all every Saturday. It was like I had no time for nothing else. 3 times a week practice, and then Saturday all day games.
I remember that. I remember every zone, and when you was going through that, I would call and be like, "Yo, son, I'm at the field. Yo, he scored. Yo, son." I'm like, yeah. Indeed. Beautiful, man.
Word.
So what we got on
bro? Would you grab something for me,
next
please?
for the
You got it?
duo, man?
Yo, I was gonna tell you.
We dropping a new single probably next week.
Where you took it from under there?
That's
called On Fire.
Nah.
I don't know. I'm speaking on my ass right now. We ain't even discussed when it's actually dropping.
So I seen the preview. I got an exclusive.
Yeah.
I could drop that shit like right now. Yo, fuck out of here, exclusive. Know what I'm saying?
You got the exclusive. You got the pre-special effects version. I'll let you see the pre-special effects version. Right now it's being worked on. So the shit is on Jada's mixtape. What's that shit called, Red?
Who Really Got Bars?
Yeah. So the shit is on there.
The shit is on there? Y'all new shit?
Yeah. Yeah. So that came out on the 10th.
Okay. We ain't playing now.
So that shit is on there. So then we decided we just gonna put the song out at the same time. So we had to stop dragging our ass and get the video shot. And
that shit was looking good, sounding good. I like it. I was hyped.
Yeah, my man Dave just came through right now, who helped out on the joint. Dave Brinko just showed up, Dunny.
Oh, I know Dave Brinko. That was him. He looked like he put on a few pounds. Hey, yo, Dave, you look like you put on a few pounds, buddy. How you doing? It's good to see you, B.
Huh?
Welcome to the Fuck Out of Here podcast show. This is my partner, Stuck B.
What up?
Nice to meet you guys.
My man Dave Brinko, he do all kind of film things. He's nice.
Very, very, very.
Nice.
Yeah, they handled all the lighting and the camera work on the video. I was able to just kind of direct and not have to touch shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a real director, I was able to just call the shot. Yeah, and then you know Dave and Tim John, those dudes, they did a bang up job. You see how it look? I can't wait for it to drop. Right now we got talent. James Talent White working on the special effects. Hopefully, I gave him a 7-day deadline to hand it in. So next week we dropping it.
All right, next week, yeah, because Red was just saying he wasn't sure if he was gonna be next week, end of the week.
Either way, you got the exclusive. So
yeah, I'm gonna send it to the boys tonight. Let them check it out.
Camera's all good.
We'll probably stick a little clip on this shit right here before we upload this shit and have it. All right, new singles on the way. 40 plus videos out now. New singles on the way. Yeah, my man.
The music in the background.
Yeah, I'm getting them right now.
What are they doing?
All right.
I told these guys to be professional tonight. I said, yo, y'all got to be professional tonight.
Yo. But you know what it is at the crib, man. We got the recording studio in the crib. We got the sound stage in the back too. It's going on in here, man.
All right. Your hands is in a lot of pots.
I already had the session booked before I agreed to do the podcast that you sprung on me the day before.
All right.
And
Now.
I said I'm stopping everything to do it, no matter what.
All right. We appreciate you, man.
Yo, Hollywood in there right now, in there mixing the shit right now.
Cracking the whip.
Yeah, we working, man.
He walking and chewing gum at the same time, bro.
Hey, yo, Rad, you never sent me that rum and coke joint.
That's because he's mixing it right now.
Okay.
That's
yo, Hollywood
right
superstars.
Yeah.
Yo, Hollywood, fuck out of here, show. This is DJ Kruger. You know, Stuck B.
Yo, what up, my Jake?
I see y'all working harder than that motherfucker.
Strange flow.
Yeah, cause we lit it.
Fuck out of here. He always throw his middle finger up and shit,
That's
man.
a blunt.
I need a middle finger. That's a cigar, nigga.
Got the green in the
It look
back.
like his finger though, cause his fingers is the size of blunts, B. He got fingers like his pops.
Hey, Thunny, we just jumped on this right here, Thunny. New joint.
Woo.
Yeah, he just jumped on that Ashton. You got to come get on that
Yeah,
Ashton,
warm it up
B.
for us. Yeah, I'm gonna get y'all RedRum boys. Y'all warm it up for us, man.
Come get on that Ashton. Stuck, you got to come see the sun, man. Get out of that concrete, man. Bad for your knees, man.
Come and hit the dab for the second time.
I was looking at the video, man. I see you coming up the block against that wall. I think that concrete hurting them knees a little bit. Yeah.
I definitely need to take that trip out there. That's a fact. When Thunny pull up, I'm pulling up.
Go walk around the knees, baby. We gonna walk around the knees.
You need some sketches or something. You know what I'm saying? It's good for your arch. You know what I'm saying? It's good for your insole.
You said some sketches?
Yeah, the memory foam, Lord. You gotta get the memory foam.
I'm pulling in my Nike Pumas right now, man. I'm comfortable, baby. You know what I mean?
All right, fellas. Yo, is there anything else y'all need to tell the peoples about? We ain't gonna hold y'all all night.
Well, yo,
where can they find y'all at? Is y'all on social media? Y'all got a website? What we doing?
Everything is RedRum AOD on all platforms. We prefer you to come check us on our website, redrumaod.com. But wherever you prefer to do your thing at, we there too. So IG, Facebook, YouTube, it's all RedRum AOD all day.
Word up.
I'm definitely gonna follow. I didn't even know you had all these damn videos. I gotta do my research.
That's how my cousin do. That's how he treat me right there.
I share every blood clot thing. Your man, yo, tell him how you do your shit, Stuck Beezy. This fucking guy, all right, we got a snob over here with the bud. We got a snob with the club scene. Your man, Stuck Beezy, he's a snob with the social media. He was just on there earlier popping shit to people who gotta go ahead and put work in to get liked.
Yo, Stuck, I be seeing you, Stuck, asking questions and shit, doing polls. Taking polls
the other part of his shit, he don't keep his notifications on, Lord.
Oh yeah, I don't. All my shit is off. That shit is annoying, man.
It is.
It's annoying, man. Like,
it is.
Especially when it's not coming from the people I needed to be coming from. I would like a notification from those folks, not motherfucker everybody in this shit that's not really irrelevant. You know what I mean?
Right.
That shit is trash, man.
Anyway, I share everything that's RedRum because you is me, I is you, flesh of my flesh. And
so what's up with your mans then?
I mean, Red is a little light skinned, but he's related now.
Light skinned.
You already know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, yo, shout out to Burger King too, man. I had a nice iced tea. This is my.
Yo, I just had Burger King too. That's crazy.
I seen the cup, bro. I seen this right here. Now, I mean, I was like, oh yeah, yo, we on the shade wave, baby. I'm like, yes.
Yo, what is you? Oh, this dude with the orange juice. I thought he had.
Oh, yo, one more thing. We got the Harvey Stone project. It's gonna be a free giveaway that we putting together right now. You know what I'm saying? So we
Harvey Stone, big up to DJ Harvey Stone. Rest in peace. We gonna put this project out in his memory.
Word, just in memory of Big Cousin.
I'm not on a track. Like, what the hell?
We working on it now, Stuck.
It's finished. Remember, Rude? I was like, yo, it's finished already. He's good. Nah, I'm fucking.
Nah, you good, Stuck. We
Yo,
working on
I'm
it.
about to say a slang thing. As soon as I see you, son, we slap.
I'm gonna send some joints up. I'm gonna send some joints up to the email. Niggas to bar out, and we get it cracking. But this is
can we get a good mix on that joint that we did while you was up here? Because the shit that we had sounded like shit.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to record that again.
All right. Anyway, yo,
that was just a little warm up joint. But that's what we're working on in the back right now. You know what I'm saying? That's another joint for the Harvey Stone project that he's mixing right now.
Well, I need some more bars then, cause
yeah.
You cut me and my motherfucking smoke guard short on the bars, baby.
The world will probably never hear it anyway. Who cares? We was just feeling each other out,
Don't listen to this guy. I'm putting that shit out.
I'm not. I ain't listening to her, man.
Yo, man, we appreciate y'all dudes. Thanks for coming through and rocking with the kids, man. It's been a pleasure. Y'all dudes kept it entertaining, live. I already knew y'all was gonna do it. Y'all got more than enough to talk about. We could have kept it going for another hour, but I already know what's going on. Red decided to do his shit from the car to just reiterate that he got something.
He got to go. He got to go. Yo, he bounced early all the time. Soon as the shit be like, cut, you turn around, he's gone.
Well, that's what you get because that's what you used to do. Know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.
Karma.
So yeah.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, you got selective memory.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yo, man.
All right, fellas, word. Thank you for having us, though.
Appreciate y'all having us, man.
Oh, man, we'll see y'all soon, man.
All right, one.
Yo, y'all don't got to go home. Well, it's too late.
Y'all got to get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already leaving already, so you know the vibes.
Don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split shit.
Stuck B, fuck out of here. Sonny Brown, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, fuck that.
You ain't fucking with us, we ain't fucking with you. I know what you could do. Fuck out of here. We only cool with a few. It's only love for the crew. And homie, that ain't true. Fuck out of here. The same go for the bros. If y'all ain't loving the laws, then let me show you the door. Fuck out of here. That shit whack in the whack. Put it back in the bag, cause we ain't fucking with that. Fuck out of here. You ain't fucking with us. But that's like you. I know what you do. Fuck out of here. We only cool with a few. It's only love for the crew. And homie, that ain't you. Fuck out of here. The same go for the bros. If y'all ain't loving the laws, then let me show you the door. Fuck out of here. That shit whack in the whack. Put it back in the bag, cause we ain't fucking with that.
Fuck out of here.
Keep it up. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, man. Tune in, man. Wednesdays from 9 to 10 p.m. 420, bake your face off. Unscripted shit, you know what I mean? Give it to you raw, baby. Live and direct. All of your A-listers, B-listers, C-listers. Come on. And the Z-listers. That's how we give it up, man. If you's a nobody, you's a fucking nobody. We gonna make you somebody. You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here.